for hunting and survival. Now we will come to the continent known as the cradle of humans with the huge, black and very long species.
What the hell?
I know what you're thinking now. Yeah, as big as an elephant, as black as a wildebeest, and as long as a giraffe. But who cares? Just let him go. Let's focus on this video's main character. This is the warthogs. Let's spend more than 600 seconds to learn about this African boar species to find out the interesting things about them. Anyway, what are you looking for? Let's get it started! Warthog has many cousins living in almost every continent in the world. However, through the process of living in the steppes, savanna, and sub-Saharan Africa woodland, they have developed a very cool appearance for themselves. They stand out with two canines protruding from the mouth and arching upward, the lower teeth many times shorter than the upper teeth. The canines are used to fight other boars and defending the prey instead of digging soil. Especially the lower canines create severe wounds. The head of warthog is quite big. It is flat head and has mane stretching from the spine to the middle of the back. But some have a mane that reaches to the tail and covers the anus. Warthog is the species that have the medium size. The female has a weight of 45 to 75 kilograms. It is quite smaller and lighter than the male, who has a weight of 60 to 150 kilograms. Warthog is the only species adapting to the environment with steppes and savanna. They are the omnivore animal eating grasses, fruits, roots, barks, mushrooms, even a corpse. They have a spare fur that conceals the body, usually black or brown, long tail with a pinch of fur at the end. The boar has no subcutaneous fat and sparse hair, making them vulnerable to extreme ambient temperatures. The hobby of this species is lying in the mud. It looks very dirty but very necessary, helping them deal with the high temperature or avoiding exoticity and parasites. Besides, in the hottest month in Africa, the mud is dried up by the sun. They have to come up against misery because of the inconvenient exoticity and insects approaching them. But don't worry too much because there is a solution thanks to their bosom friend, the mongoose. Eating sections is the job of this animal. They spend the whole day digging individual clay, boiling up the bush, working very hard oneself raw. Therefore, there is no reason to refuse helping warthog to fight with the hateful sections. But the tall legs of them make the mongoose difficult to reach. The very understanding warthog will lie on the ground, so the mongoose can massage them by the easier way. The boar lie down to relax, while the mongoose reach every corner of the boar's body. Look, what a dope face! This is how good brothers treat each other, right? While hunting for food, the boars often bend their forepaws back and move on his elbows as if he were kneeling. Thick skin acts as a cushion to protect the elbow during the movement. They are extremely powerful diggers. They use both muzzle and legs. Although warthogs can burrow themselves, they often occupy the burrows of other boars or abandoned land, or other animals. They often lie with their heads facing the cave and are willing to leap away if necessary. Warthog are also a member of the monks fan group who likes to get high on Facebook. The whole family enjoys getting dope on Facebook, including boars, elephants, monkeys, giraffes, antelopes. Basically, because when the maluma fruit season ripens, they immediately organize a group and get dopamine together like that. Shh, alright, get back to our interesting warthog. Although possessing combat abilities is not mediocre, their primary defense is an escape. With high-speed spins that can reach 48 km per hour, they always try to stay out of sight of the one chasing them. Predators who love their delicious taste, including humans, lions, leopards, cheetahs, birds of prey, sometimes hunting piglets. If it was the mother boar raising the piglets, they would be very aggressive, defending for the children. Sometimes the mother would chase and injure big predators. During the mating season, warthog male will have to fight each other to get their mate's attention. Warthog is pregnant for about 6 months. A warthog female gives birth about 6 to 8 piglets. but she has only 4 nipples. Only half of the babies will survive. The average lifespan of warthog is between 15 to 16 years. In captivity, they live a little longer. Going back to the extremely realistic stories that warthog has met in natural life, here is a warthog looking for food nearby the lagoon. The crocodile rushed to attack the young in the herd, but he encountered fierce resistance from the mother warthog. The crocodile is repeatedly beaten so much that it has to give up. And here the warthog is drinking water, enjoying himself, and then whoosh, a crocodile jumps out from the water to bite the warthog's head, but the warthog quickly runs away. Here, the warthog and the leopard are struggling like real wrestlers, spinning steadily, making the audience in the car dizzy. In this place, the warthog is fighting leopard and hyena. Warthog using his fang crushing the leopard, and the hyena doesn't dare to do anything and runs for his life. Warthog was playing with mud, then the hidden leopard runs so quickly to attack, but with his agility, Warthog used his fangs to protest, causing the leopard to be startled and run away. And now, the forest lords are resting that the warthog rushed to make the whole flock as if a hunter captured them. And this is a battle 1 versus 1 between the lion and the warthog. The warthog is a daredevil today. He rushes to knock the lion like a hunter. The lions were terrified. The alone warthog was still surrounded by lions, but he was still fearless with the familiar weapons, head and fangs, to attack the lions. The lions are starving, but do not dare to fight back. "I've been killing you for a long time." The lion used his front legs to punch the warthog with a few moves. He catches the warthog and then feeds the children immediately. Maybe the best way to escape is running, which is also the advantage of a warthog with a speed of up to 48 km per hour. However, it doesn't work to escape the lioness's chasing because the lioness has a speed of up to 80 km per hour. So the chasing is just a little exercise of the lioness. Sometimes hiding under a hole is even not a safe way. Warthogs are still catched by lions anytime. And here is the typical example. The lion comes to the hole today, bites the warthog's throat and pull out. At this time, the poor warthog can't escape. Warthog is eating the grass, then 2 cheetah brothers are coming. You know, the cheetah is the fattest land animal, but the warthog was not trivial. The chasing performance was as pleasing as the top competition on the F1 track. Wow! Suddenly, the warthog rushed and bit the cheetah from behind. Cheetah doesn't have any way except evading and running away. And here is the warthog family creeping out from the hole. Do you see any danger? Does anyone see who is behind the bushes? Oh, the boars may see the danger, so they leap away, but can't escape from the leopard's speed and wisdom. Leopard has caught the warthog, and he bites the warthog in the throat, choking him and making him unable to escape. And here are the wild dogs, who are making their thousands of hectares of real estate. They are known to be the masters of the combined art of hunting in the savannas and hunting success rate of up to 3 quarters per trip. It was gazing at the boar, but the boar bravely foresaw the danger and ran away at the hopeless chase of wild dogs. And this is another chasing. Warthog shows himself as a real playboy when seeing a wild dog and comes to attack suddenly. Oh, the wild dog calls his friends to fight with the warthog. Being at a disadvantage, the warthog ran into the hole to hide. Then, the honey badger, a predator known as the animal, does not fear anything. Let's see what he does with With the warthog. Wow! When he has just come to the warthog's house, the warthog creeps out to bud the honey badger immediately. This makes him feel dizzy and fall down the cliff. Fortunately, he's still alive. Two black-backed jackals found a block of boards diligently looking for food. One dog snatched on the cheeks and the rumps of the little boar. To protect her children, the warthog mom buts the jackals and makes them run away. But the jackals don't give up. They continue to move around the piglets so that the mom is very angry. What a wacky dogs! The video is over here. Thank you for watching Wild Things video. If you consider this is a good video, please press like and leave a comment and click the subscribe button at the bottom. Remember to press the bell at the bottom not to miss the latest videos. Thank you!